Hello and welcome back to the Future, the game. Much better than the LJN version that we were forced to taste with our own two hands. And last time, remember, we just started the game and I somehow took a look at the background footage and I said, you know what? Capture footage. Yeah, because why not? Anyway, where we are right now is the proof of existence where Ein is, and we're going to find out where we are right now.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Oh.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now. Scat.
Ugh. Look,
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
I got something for you.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
what is it? Let me see.
Are you freaking serious? Yes. Know anything about it?
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Merv Griffin, folks. Mm.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Man, I thought Miss Deagle was a bitch.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Gladly.
Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
See your brother.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Question nothing. Just... yeah.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Yeah, I'd be concerned too. She's a crazy cat lady. Look in the bowls. So, let's get to know Edna. And, just get to know Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
It's you now.
Yes?
So, when did you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe!
Yeah.
Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
Oh, like you?
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yeah, remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Well, no,
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
They did.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
Like who?
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny.
Flag.
Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers can give two right things about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Well, now, all I gotta say is, I like your binoculars.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff Cannon? Oh yeah, that's much after that's much after with that. Sheesh.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
You're so proud of that.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
I bet you
Any
were.
idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Oh my god. Oh man, I'm wondering why wasn't she in the rest of the series?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Alley video.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Well, old ass house. We have to use the radiator because it's cold as balls in here.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Already did. Cat trophy. God damn, these cat trophies? What the hell's up with these cat trophies?
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his...
Carl Sagan?
It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oh.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
Forever!
Now! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Gladly.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, I heard this shit before.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Sure.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that.
I think we
You
all
won't stay
wish
away
that.
too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Hop on in there, boy. Okay. Let's do this thing Time Ranger style.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits on.
Switch
Flux
on.
capacitor.
Flux.
Fluxy.
Time settle.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Time Ranger Brining Hope. Hey, Telltale has the rights to the movie. They got their rights. the car of the future!
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Oh, not the first time he's been to the past.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Did? Well, anything? Anything.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Yeah, I'm a supporter.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sure, why not?
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Huh?
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
She likes
Is this wretched creature yours? He insulted me once before.
He did?
Get into you.
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Well, not that hard to find. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna make him one. That'd be silly. Let's go over to the police station. Shark, really? Let's see, the police station should be over here, right? should be over there. The soup kitchen sign. No, we're going to the police station.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Well, screw you too, pal. Damn. Well, we can always go to right here.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980. The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
We
Not
don't.
in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Truly.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why did they
Again.
do that?
Yes, they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
What? Oh, Doc, what can we do about you?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
You've seen it before?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that 10 years in the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fair.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Lovely. Well, how about, that?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Oh,
I should have guessed.
of course.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
It's something.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Since when?
Yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost
What?
me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab.
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
What about space-time continuum? We need to know about that.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
So, how?
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Are you sure about that? Where can I find you?
Okay, well, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
The younger you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Soup
Just
kitchen.
stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I believe that.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Are you sure about that? Because, man, that's some... So, we find Doc, and we only have to do the following. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation. This is a Mercy Soup Kitchen. Oh, dear Lord. Coming back to 1931 and finding him and... I got nothing. No. I got nothing. So guess what? I'm actually gonna stop here because I'm pretty sure that soup is pretty nasty. Oh, and by the way, we're going to see you in the next part because that soup kitchen is something worth not fighting for. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.